Yes, contraceptives have side effects, and I'm going to tell you all about them, including the new contraceptive that is for men. So, in a trial of 320 men, researchers found that over a 1-year period, it was 96% effective in preventing pregnancy. That's the great news. Now, here is the bad news. The trial of the drug has already been halted because just 20 of the men found the side effects of the injection intolerable, and it was decided that more research needed to be done to try and counteract them. Those side effects included depression, muscle pain, mood swings, acne, and changes to the libido. I can only imagine what that must feel like. Oh, wait. So let me tell
whatever,
you.
you've never used birth control. Have you used birth control?
Yes. Oh my God. Fuck yes, Hassan. You don't know
Good
any,
that you mentioned
a room
that.
full of men telling the lesbian that she's
Hold
obviously never
on.
used birth control.
Why? But
Wait.
you're not at risk
In a
of
room full of
pregnancy.
hosses, I didn't
Why
say
are you
anything.
using birth control?
Because my skin is terrible.
Oh, that's why you're using it? That's
Yeah, and
one
also to
instance of why
regulate my
people use
period.
it.
Let me finish my story.
Exactly.
Stop mansplaining, you douchebag.
Exactly.
All right.
She's doing it to control
So-
her menstrual cycle.
Oh my God, I'm going
Not
to,
just for pregnancy. I'm sorry, go on.
I'm going to assault you because I'm on my period.
That's not what I said.
Let me tell you a little bit more about the pill. Okay, so the combined pill that women are on, this is contraceptive for women, gentlemen, used by 48% of women aged 16 to 19, 64% of women aged 20 to 24, and the majority, 55% of those aged between 25 and 29, which is exactly where I fall between. So this is an article that we are getting from The Independent, and it is an opinion piece, so I'm going to read some quotes to you and just get a reaction. But what they're basically asserting is that when it comes to contraception, medicine is clearly biased towards men. And here's just some of what they are saying, and then we'll go to you. So she says, the risks of the combined pill are numerous, and taking it is not a pleasant thing, but women have taken this burden on for more than 50 years to allow their relationships to develop without the risk of pregnancy. It is offensive and inconsiderate that researchers are halting a major trial of male contraception because a few minor side effects. And then she ends this by saying, quote, unless the researchers produce evidence that this injection increases the risk of death, cancer, any side effect with a disproportionately higher risk than the forms of contraception billions of women are already using, they are courting controversy. So, what do you think? Are they courting controversy? Were you surprised to hear that they halted the research? I think that's pretty bold that they halted the research entirely.
No, it's not, because this is an intersection when science and economy intersects, and if men say that they're not going to use it, then there's no reason to further look for contraceptive methods. Now, I will say, the reason for why most men don't want to use this, because I've looked into a bunch of other studies, is because it's an injection. Now you could say, boo-hoo, women get that all the time. However, what I will point out is...
It's by your dick.
No, no it's not, but that would be terrifying. No, look, women have a wide range of contraceptive choices, not because society holds them accountable, or not because we want to keep the women down or anything like that. It's because they hold a disproportionate burden within carrying out the pregnancy, and then also maintaining and ensuring that the child has a healthy lifestyle. It's just the reality. It's the nature of man, unfortunately. Okay, that's the reason why women have a way wider range of contraceptive choices. Now, research has also focused on them. Research has also focused on women. The reason why I bring this up is because there's only currently 2 different ways that men can use contraceptives, and that's one is 300 years old, condoms, and then the other one's a vasectomy, which in a lot of different cases is irreversible. So I would go as far as to argue that researchers they don't care about men, not because science is in favor of men or something like that, but because it just makes sense for science to focus more on women, especially because of what we talked about earlier in our little altercation, that contraceptive methods for women don't only stop unwanted pregnancies, which is a really important part of it, and a lot of women use it for that reason, especially when you think about women 25 to 29, when their menstrual cycle isn't as strong or isn't as devastating, let's say. I'm using terrible words for this. I'm sorry.
This is
But he's got
amazing.
because he's got to explain
This
it a little bit more to you.
is amazing to explain. Hassan
No, but
explaining to me how devastating a period is for women.
All I'm saying
25
is
to
women
29.
But what would you know about
I can
that?
only imagine how devastating
Women
it
don't
is
only
every
use
month.
contraceptive methods just for unwanted
Hassan.
pregnancies. That's what I'm
Hassan.
saying. That's why science is focused on that.
Oh, Hassan.
More than men.
Oh.
And by the
Oh,
way, I
Hassan.
would use this. I would 100% use this method. I'm just going to put that out there.
And I think the world would want you to.
Look,
Yeah.
to say that it's because the
there's
market,
any
because
more
men don't want to
misogynist.
use it, to say that men don't want to use this contraception after only 20 of the men in the 320 that were studied experienced that say that, oh, this experienced some discomfort for me is ridiculous.
We're fearful.
Also, okay, you're complaining about a shot in the dick. You want to talk about an IUD, which is copper shoved into your uterus through the vagina and cervix without any pain relief. My friend had that done to her, and it was like, you know an Alien, when the alien comes out, that is what she described it as, and I
I'm
believed
familiar
her
with,
because I had a phone
what
call.
you're referring to. I've seen it.
So I do think that there is a disproportionate burden put on women, and I hear you. Women are the ones that get pregnant, for sure. I totally hear you on that. But it takes two to tango, my friend. And I don't think that it's fair that we are not putting
Except in the
that
case of
research-
Jesus.
Right. I don't think it's fair that there's so little research put into male contraceptive. And for them to complain because it's uncomfortable, motherfucker, you don't know how uncomfortable a period is. My girlfriend fainted on the
we
floor
don't
of her
have
office
periods.
the other day.
But
That's
we
what I'm
don't have
saying.
periods.
But so for these guys to be like, I had depression and muscle pain and mood swings.
But I'm sorry,
And
but
I
like,
had
but like,
acne.
be
Oh my
angry
God,
at
do you know
God.
how much cover-up I'm wearing right now? And that's because I stopped going on birth control
Okay.
because of all the fucking mood swings. And I'm having one right now, internet.
I can see that.
I think that
You're being a nasty woman right now.
I think there's some chance you're both on the medication.
We are. Well, we didn't want to tell you, but we did a little bit of research on our
Yeah,
own, TYT
I'm-
exclusive.
yeah, I'm
Jen,
taking
what do you think about this research?
Okay,
do you
all right.
think that there's some bullshit here, or do you think that we are investing in male contraceptive enough?
Yeah, I kind of agree with both of you guys. So, like the points that Haas makes about women are the ones that get pregnant, hence they've got huge motivation to make sure there's a variety of birth control. Of course, makes sense. That's a fact, right? On the other hand, does that mean that there is like a lack of understanding here, or no lack of understanding on men's part here? No, it doesn't mean that. And so I'm with you on the overall interpretation, right? So 20 out of 320 having muscle pain and mood swings and acne. 300 out of 320 baseball players have acne and mood swings because they're on steroids, right? It's not that big a deal.
This is technically the same thing as steroids again. That's why. It's hormones.
So it's cancel the study on that is really almost unconscionable. It's super weird.
It's not
and I
some-
think it's partly because men are sensitive to it. And I get it. Look, you're talking about an injection. You're talking about our genitals, right? The minute any guy hears that, they're like, whoa, okay, hold up, take it easy, brother, right? And then you're going to tell me that there's, depression and all these side effects. Well, I'm concerned. But 20 out of 320 experience that. Well, that's not such a bad proportion, given that women experience a lot worse.
Given that we experience the risk of breast cancer or the risk of blood clots, and we're just like swallowing it for you guys, literally.
No, by the way,
and by the way, that's not just on their period. We're talking about women get periods. What can you do? But that's the side effects of birth control, and they've got to bear that too. So I think developing this option would be great in case guys like you want to use it, right? Or me. I mean, I'm not doing the injection, but you see what I'm saying.
Yeah, but here's exactly. You're not doing the injection, but you would take an oral alternative, which women do have because they have been studying better contraceptive methods for women for a long time, and that's precisely the point I was trying to make. More men are willing to take oral contraceptives rather than injections. It isn't fair to say, oh, well, you don't want to do it, so I can't believe these male scientists with this hidden male misogynistic agenda are they're halting this research. It's ridiculous. You know why they're halting the research? Because dudes are scaredy cats, okay? We're afraid of injecting anything into our penises because we haven't done it before and because we don't want to do it because it's terrifying. You just mentioned how terrifying it is to stick a copper in your vagina. Obviously, we don't want that.
It's not a penny.
Okay, but listen, what I'm saying is you understand that it's terrifying. We say it's terrifying. There's no market for it, which leads to this economic
You don't know
idea.
that there's no market yet. You don't know that at all. They didn't even get to finish
That's
the
what
study.
I know,
Wait,
but because
it's
they
worth
no, but
further
after the
study.
study,
It's
they
so worth
asked
further
people,
study.
would you use this? And if they say no, then they're like, we're not gonna. So why do you think they halted it?
Oh, I think that we get panicked when it's about men. And I don't think it's about misogyny. It's just a slightly different way of looking at it. I kind of, like, men are more touchy. And, like, it goes...
Women have been tougher for years. I agree with
Yes,
both of you.
100% I agree with that. Dude, you go through childbirth. It's like unimaginable. Like I'm not sitting here and saying like men are way tougher than women. Women are 100 million times tougher than men. But again, if men are scaredy cats and we're little boys and we don't want to put anything in our penises and we're not going to buy this because of it, that's why they stopped doing the study.
The only part I really disagree with you on is then they wouldn't have done the study in the first place. They would have just done the market focus group and they would have been done with it. No, the study's for scientific reasons, so halting the study was just totally unnecessary. If it doesn't sell later, that's a different issue entirely.
Well, they don't want to.
So,
they
but
don't want to
we're
mass produce it.
we're largely generally agreeing. Look, like childbirth, a friend of mine described it this way. She said it was like trying to pass a bowling ball through your ass. Okay, so now women go through that all the time. That makes them a little bit more tough when it comes to dealing with pain. And by the way, studies have also borne that out in terms of how much pain women can take versus men. Now, it's not to diss on men. That's just a fact, etc. And we all get it if you're uncomfortable with an injection around your groin. So don't get too testies about it. There's so much you get with Young Turks membership. You get the full 2-hour show of the Young Turks every single day. It's commercial free. You get Aggressive Progressives. You get all the other network shows that we put together. What else? Post games, right? And other things. And hugs and kisses and rainbows. You know what?
Somebody go get a six-pack.
And let's all enjoy membership together. tytnetwork.com/join.